the religious period.
Say that again.
If we offer a little bit higher, let's say 290.
Uh-huh.
I think there will be an opportunity to negotiate. Once we're in the religious period.
So I guess the question would be, are you trying to write with contingencies? Like, I don't think it's going to have no problem appraising, right? We're not doing a loan; we're doing hard money, so it's kind of cash. So you don't write those, but you're gonna do an inspection contingency, or are you?
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's
it's better if we don't have one, but if we don't have one, then there's really no negotiating. So like if we write with if we write an offer with no contingencies, and then we come in and we can't turn around and say, yeah, we want the house for less, they're gonna say, yeah, go screw yourself. Yeah, so do a 1 week inspection contingency. 21 days. Okay. Now, do you have a lender you've worked with in the past that I can call?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, because my lender doesn't like it, and the other one I got for hard money, he takes like 45 days. He's not fast. He doesn't like, the first one doesn't like lending on a property that's going to be basically redone. Okay.
Now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Okay, cool. So let me do this. Let me call you back in about an hour, and then we'll get the details figured out.
Couple yards on the first play. Here comes 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate.
Okay.
It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard
Okay, so I mean, when you get that set up, then we can write it. Right?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin.
I mean,
He's going to be sacked just after he crosses the 35.
I got you. Okay. Okay.
That's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They got 1st down here from the 36.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, so let me call you back in about an hour.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Quickly out of line, Daniels. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now. They need 7.
18, Rattler, 8, come on. 10. Cowboy Warrior, 17.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Right up the gut. A lot of effort there, Martin, but no results.
I like the way Tatum runs, though. He's tough.
Only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, it's too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
It's a nice run in there, gets him 8.
Gosh darn it, I forget I do this.
Down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here's the long back on the handoff. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
This is one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
65, Jack. 65. Go.
Daniels to throw on 4th.
Oh, yes, forward, Terry. What the?
The early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead,
That's crazy,
they had a
man.
chance to deny
You gotta run backwards like that.
And boy, did they ever attack it.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. Go.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Lightning, 18.
At the 34-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Left thing, 19. 19 left.
Back to throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
10 to 11, 10 to 11. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. Warriors 70.
Again to throw on 2nd. Completed to his running back. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
19, 5 years.
To the air on 3rd and long.
Oh,
And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
4th down, pass coming. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he will haul it in for the Vegas
Martin, what?
touchdown. The Raiders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Yeah, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker, and because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
You will always be.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Daniels back to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position.
Is a turnover on down.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Get it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They start with 2nd and 6. Setting up to throw. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
10-11, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos, go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
19 tight. Back. 60 Vikings, 60 Warriors, 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Slot man's in motion right. They're going to try to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Mike Sandra still makes the play. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go. Lightning. Ready,
Out of the gun, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Come on, dog.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute, they will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
18 Ramler. Get it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more scores than a lot of receivers are. When he does not tie this game, he's
darn it.
points off. They remain down by 1. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Here's Thornton on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Good hit, Lane.
No trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at App State, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Lost by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision.
Everybody just so
I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
79 Broncos. 65, Chap 60, Chap 7 Pirates, 19 tight, 19.
Well, air it out on 3rd. Hits him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
70 Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it.
Ready, set.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Cougar 19, Stephanie. 18 Cardinal, 8 Warriors, 70. 60 Maverick, 6.
And he's taken down at the 30. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cap pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 18, Robert, 18.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs
Are you
it
kidding
for a
me?
touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
7 Pirates. Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Ready?
On first down, they'll run.
Yeah,
He's out clear. He gets loose down the right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone in the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Daniels now.
Oh, Daniel. That receiver sucks.
Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders make the defensive. Come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Back to throw it. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break.
Come on. 70, Timber Wolf. Trap 60. 19 tight. Broncos.
Final throw before the break. Escapes the pocket. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
There's power in testing. I grew up in a Christian family. I didn't miss a Sunday or a Wednesday. I started to kind of live this secret life. Started to give into sin. Sometime in junior high, and just started to get like curious about like all the things that are in this Christian church bubble. To explore and
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
seed of sin. Long story short, by the time I got into
Here's Thornton on the return.
college,
And he's out of bounds up across the 25. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
19 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
Working on first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Warriors 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Ready?
They'll throw on second and 10. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on defense. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Pick him up and carry him
They'll move
forward.
the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Cowboy 80.
From the red zone on first.
Oh!
Into the hands of Cole. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here with his second in inches.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
He's going to throw it again. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Daniels on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come on.
They'll run it from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
19 Tiger. Go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Liking 18. 18 Rattler. 18 70 Rangers.
They'll come out throwing. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And now it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
79 Broncos.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-point lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes
right by him.
No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Wherever you go, wherever you stay.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Red Lion, steady.
Another carry for him. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go. Check, hurt, ready.
They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. Back to the well again. Seizing the opportunity. Great stop.
That was
They got a
stupid.
turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense.
Oh, get it. There we go.
And the fumble recovery is made.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Throwing on first down. Daniels bails out of the pocket quick. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Washington first down.
So we're through three here. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
Now a give running right. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Let's go. 19.
They'll run here following the penalty. And this play doesn't
That
work
better.
out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost them some yards.
Here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throw here, 3rd down. Forced out to his right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ready.
Down to the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Get it. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Desperation time here. This one's caught. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
1st and goal at the 6-yard
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded as the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Running it now out of the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's
He looks like he needs to be out the rest of the game.
To get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Cowboy, Panther 11, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Back to throw now. Response by Jack Bench. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down from the 42.
18, Rodwell, 18, Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here.
Oh, yeah.
He made the interception. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Commanders have some new life in the 4th.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
They'll run here on 1st down. Escapes the defender. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Looking quickly here.
Just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd.
Oh.
Headed up the middle. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that's certainly...
Oh, gosh darn it. Got the right guy in there.
The Commanders parlay the interception into points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game, but this one's quickly mopped up, too. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
Ready.
And they've been doing it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Buffalo 18.
They're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Jarvis loose, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
19 Wyatt. 18 Pioneer.
Here he is to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To throw. And he had it for a second, but unable.
Come on, baby!
And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Running this one left.
Oh, no.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders have taken the lead late. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Here's Robinson with the return. Things going well so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Shooter's still out, bro. It's
Every once in a
tough.
while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here he is to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Cougar 19. Seven Pirates. Warriors 17. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Setting up to pass. Is complete to Cole. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Panther 11. Go.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Mike Sandra still makes the play.
Kate, unfortunately, I think we're watching a welcome to the NFL type of game for this young man. Tested after the first couple interceptions. And like they say, sometimes when it rains, it just pours.
Now give left side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
To score this as a win for the Commanders. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get